Hello. Once again, I'm back on my old trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition. Once again, I'm recording locally and streaming today on Twitch service. Before I will continue, let me check out the stream if it works properly, and then we will resume the action. So here we are on my default browser, which is Vivaldi. Twitch, perfect. It works, perfect. So yeah. Actually, before I will continue, the first thing I have to do is to show you the system information, first using the GUI method and then the terminal. Let's start with the GUI method, which is system settings, then system, about, and system details. And here we are. Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition, 32GB of RAM, 2TB of SSD storage space. The CPU is an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, and the graphics, the GPU, is also an AMD Radeon RX 6800M. The system is Ubuntu 26.04 LTS, long-term support. It has GNOME 50 on Wayland, and then it's Linux kernel 7. And let's go now to the system terminal to view the system information. Let me zoom in a lot, like this. I think this is fine. So yeah, Ubuntu 26.04, also known as Resolute Raccoon, Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition, blah blah blah. Please keep in mind that today I'm streaming and recording in using the screen resolution of 4K 3840 by 2160 at 120 Hz. However, I'm streaming and recording full HD. I'm downscaling the 4K resolution in full HD resolution, and also using 30 FPS. The rest of the information you can pause the stream now or later in the day when I will have the video available on my YouTube channel. You can pause the video and take a good look there. So let's go back to the normal stuff. So yeah, yesterday, and I think another time as well, I forgot to say, yes, it's Ubuntu, okay, but what is it, this Ubuntu thing? And today, even though I wanted to tell you this, actually the main page is under a heavy attack. I get this error, and then when you go to this website, it's a special website that shows the if the canonical Ubuntu website's having any troubles, and it reads Canonical and Ubuntu status. Canonical's web infrastructure is under sustained cross-border attack, and we are working to address it. We will provide more information in our official channels as soon as we are able to. Anyway, this is a serious problem because I tried to update the system, I tried to do a few stuff, but it was impossible. So the official canonical ubuntu.com website is off for now at least. So in order to show you what is Ubuntu and GNOME, but GNOME is okay, I still have the official page. We will have to use the Wikipedia pages. So back to Vivaldi browser, and we'll read the Ubuntu Wikipedia page. Ubuntu is a Linux distribution based on Debian and composed primarily of free and open source software. Developed by the British company Canonical and a community of contributors under a meritocratic governance model, Ubuntu is released in multiple official editions, desktop, server, and core for IoT and robotic devices. Ubuntu is published on a 6-month release cycle with long-term support LTS versions issued every 2 years. This LTS version that I'm running now is very new. It was released a few days ago. With optional excellent support available through the Ubuntu Pro and expanded security maintenance ESM services. And then it has plenty of good information there. And now, what is GNOME? Let's go back to the browser. This is the official GNOME website, an independent computing platform for everyone, a more elegant way to use your computer, room to breathe, batteries included, blah blah blah. It has plenty of good information here. And then this is the Wikipedia page of GNOME. GNOME is a free and open source desktop environment for Linux and other Unix-like operating systems. It is distributed as the default desktop environment of many major Linux distributions, including Debian, Fedora Linux, Ubuntu, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and SUSE, or how you pronounce this, I'm not sure. SUSE Linux Enterprise, and is the default in Oracle Solaris, a Unix operating system. And it goes on to say a few very important things. I think this is a good start, a good read. So will not drag this any longer. So yeah, I've been showing you the how far along I'm in customizing the system. I've shown you my top panel, my dock, my applications that I have installed. I've shown you my Wallpaper Jumper, which is this basically. I can use either the terminal or the shortcuts on my keyboard in order to see on which wallpaper I'm at this point in time. Right now it's 881 out of 901. Now just changed, so basically it's 802. And by using my other keybind, I can jump around to another wallpaper. Right now I'll step back a bit, just one, so I will go like 801. Oops, I messed up, sorry, I meant 881, sorry. 81, like this. Okay, so we are back one step. And as you can see, it's pretty fast, almost instant, I would say. Even on this old hardware, it's almost instant. And yeah, the other thing, maybe you have already noticed, I finally managed to create my Swedish Breeze cursor. Here it is in all of its glory. I've been using it since the stream began. It uses, of course, the Swedish flag colors, and let me show you a few applications here and there. Let me do this like this. Let's open up this one and create another document, and then let's open up the terminal, and then let's do files, and let's do, I don't know, system monitor, resources, whatever, calculator, why not, like this. Okay, and then let's just go to Audacity, Kdenlive, and of course GIMP. I think this is a very good sample of various applications, technologies, etc. And then let's just open up few weird Flatpak applications like Flat Seal. Let's go with Flat Seal, and let's go with Parabolic. So yeah, as you can see, the cursor is available to all of these apps, regardless of the technology they were made. And let's go to Kdenlive, for example. Okay, and let's go to Audacity. So as you can see, no problem at all. Everything works fine. So yeah, good progress, but we are talking about me, so I will not stop just on creating my Swedish Breeze cursor. I have completed my cursor factory as well. Before I will continue with that, I just forgot to show you also another thing that I showed you the other day, which is my system terminal. Basically, maybe you have noticed this already. I've been using the Swedish colors here and then the Swedish prompt as well. And I threw just a little purple in there, a little magenta, sorry, in there, in order to accommodate the tightness, so to speak, little attention to detail with the theme colors, and the same thing, of course, with the terminal window color, which is also something that I've been using on Joplin, for example, the application Joplin. I added just a little bit of transparency in the terminal. Let me open up Joplin. So basically, theming, rising, however you want to call it, is pretty much on point, and it pretty much is my preferred way of viewing, seeing things when I'm using the system. Any Linux distribution really, not just Ubuntu. Anyway, so back to Cursor Factory now. Let's just do a couple more cursors that I like to use myself while recording and streaming. And let me explain you another little cool trick that I brought with me this time. So yeah, once again, what I'll show you, you can do through the terminal or just use the keyboard shortcut. So yeah, right now I get this pop-up asking me if I want to create one or select an existing cursor. I'll go for now with a new one. So I'll do that, then asks me where it's my clone of Breeze cursors. I have already installed it in my system. Basically it's here, but I will not use it. I'll just close the window, and this way in the background the system downloads and clones basically the Git Breeze cursors. And now it offers a name for me. Of course I will change it. This one I have already made. So I will use something like black magenta, okay, and then I will select for the body fill color like absolute black, and then I will select the magenta color, a bright magenta color. It's what I'm aiming for. Something like, I don't know, this one. Let's go. I think this is the perfect magenta bright. Boom. It takes a few seconds, but very soon, no matter what you're doing, the cursor will be ready for usage. And then we just have to say which size do we want to use. I will go with 48 because I'm using 4K resolution, and boom, here it is. So yeah, pretty easy to do. So a few more tricks here. As you can see, you can select right away the name, the fill color, the outline color, the size of the cursor, and boom, you're ready to go. And right now I can go back to Vivaldi browser, for example, or any other app for that matter. And if things went well, you will have to do nothing else. You are ready to use your new created cursor. And let's go with another example. Once again, I'll do the keyboard shortcut like this. Then I will do another one. This time I will select the folder. No need for me to download it again. And this time it will be like yellow-red. Yellow-red. Once again, I will use the brightest red and the brightest yellow. So something like this. I think it has to be 00. No, I want yellow first. Sorry, my bad. I want yellow first. Yeah. So like this. Okay, this is the brightest yellow. And now I want the red. Let's go with the brightest red. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Waiting a bit. Now we'll have to select the size. It's coming, trust me, here it is. Let's go with 48 again, okay, and boom. My newly created cursor ready for usage. I don't need to do anything else. Basically, I repeat, name, download or not the Breeze folder, select the fill color for the cursor, the outline color for the cursor, size of the cursor, and ready to go. And this survives, of course, log out, restart, etc. And one last trick, once again, let me show you now. When you come here, you can select and change the size of your cursor and or. So let's go with select another cursor and let's go with black magenta again. Okay. Select the size. Okay, and boom. We are back in business. So yeah, as you can see, pretty cool stuff. Well, pretty cool stuff for me at least. I hope you are liking what you're seeing. And before I go, I said the other day that I promised you that I will do this, and I will keep my promise. This is this Ubuntu series videos. I have one more left tomorrow. Basically, I said yesterday, or it was the day before, I don't recall. I told you that years ago I purchased DaVinci Resolve Studio, and that I will try, because I was asked about it from friends and family, why I'm not doing this. So I'll go ahead and do this. But first I will go to Void Linux and MacBook Pro 2012. I will finish what I started there with the modern, to bring the system up to the modern times of nowadays, of May. Today is 1st of May, which is something that I forgot for my stream, but doesn't matter, no problem. So yeah, one more video I will show you with what, and then I will go back to MacBook Pro 2012 and the amazing Void Linux, modernize it a bit, as far as I'm concerned, my own needs and likes. Of course, not everyone's. Maybe most of you don't like what I do with my systems. Anyway, so I will return with this one. I don't know if you can see it in the stream. Let me check out my camera. Is it possible to read? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can read it. But anyway, maybe this one is better. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's possible for you to see, but yeah, this is how far back I made this purchase. Anyway, moving forward, I will be using this application to showcase what can be done with it under Linux, especially the Linux distributions that I will be testing, of course, and based on these old systems that I own, and one day maybe on my couple more systems that are modern ones, maybe there too. But for the foreseeable future, this is the story. This is going to be the story. So I will add to all the customizations that I'm doing and the apps that I'm using, this one too. I know it's not an open source app. I don't care about these things. For me, any app, game, whatever Linux distributions can run, can use, I'm up for it, as long as the open source apps keep pushing forward, keep existing as equal citizens or better citizens in Linux distributions. I'm all for them. And this is app that I'll be showing. It's not something that I'm using for quite a while. I've been not using that app. Anything and everything that I do, especially for my own personal usage, it's only open source software, like I'm showing on my streams and videos. And if you want to tear me apart because I'm using Vivaldi, you are welcome. But yes, Vivaldi will be for the foreseeable future my browser. I think this was it for today. I don't want to drag this any longer. I think we are good for now. So yeah, as always, thank you for everything and see you on the next one. Bye!
Thank you.